Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22. Basically, yesterday we prepared to do all the harvesting in this episode. Still going to do as much as we possibly can. We are just going to tweak one little thing though, guys, because while obviously loading into the game today, collecting a couple of collectibles, we did have another job come up for fertilising. Now, I know we've done a lot of fertilising lately. You're going to have to bear with me because I'm trying to buy a bigger trailer. And if we do this fertilising contract right now, and then we should, if I sell my current trailer, we should have enough money to buy a new bigger trailer. Which means we can technically harvest a lot quicker today. That's kind of what I'm hoping anyway. So we're going to quickly go and do this field 1 fertilising contract. It's worth like £4,500. Obviously I've got my 3 collectibles. I did take the tractor to the sawmill just because I had to drive past the sawmill. But yeah, I'm hoping that once we've done this, obviously that's going to be 19 grand. I need 24. I can make 8 grand selling my trailer back. That's like pretty much like 28,000 pounds. Spend 24 on a new trailer. We can hold literally twice as much, which is basically the aim. We can hold twice as much. It means we can do all the sorghum jobs in one go. That is the idea anyway. Biggest issue I'll have today is moving the header from bloody field to field. So yeah, we're just gonna quickly do this. I'm gonna do this one by hand so you can kind of see it. It's not gonna take long. A couple of minutes, and then we're gonna do all the sorghum jobs. And then hopefully once we've done the sorghum jobs, we might have enough money to actually buy a corn header. They are relatively expensive to... I meant to look on ModHub just to see if there was any other ones. Completely, mostly forgot. So yeah. It's looking nice. Yeah, sorry if I'm coming across a bit sniffly and that again today, guys. The hay fever is just kicking my ass this year. 2022 was not a good year for hay fever. I do try and mute the mic when I have to sniffle and stuff, but obviously it's not always guaranteed when I'm using the wheel. Should make enough money now, including that I've just driven the trailer up there, but I'm happy to bloody drive the trailer back to the shop for a bigger one. Instead of holding like 12,000 litres now, we'd be able to hold like 23,000. So obviously it's a big difference. It took 11%. Like I say, I normally like to try and do the fields 100%. I don't when I'm fertilising, just because at the end of the day the fertilising is quite expensive. Although we are starting to get bits and bats in slurry, but I'd rather try and keep that for our fields. Plus we don't really have that much. I'm thinking actually I might leave my fertilizer here at the shop, because I'm already here. We can't sell the trailer at the shop, so we can sell that through the menu. This tractor can deliver my trailer to the contracts. That is actually a really good idea. Trailer, £8,000, sell. Done that. Let's just get paid for that contract there. Lovely. And now we have £27,000. So it is. That one would be the best one, but I don't feel like. I feel like that'd just be kind of cheating a bit. Plus, I want to use that in another series because we'll actually use the car it connects to. 23,000 for 24 grand. 22,500, and that's adding 5 grand on, so that's 23. Yeah, 23,000. It's more than a 22. There we go. So we'll use that. We'll deliver that up there. Lovely. But yeah, I know it's us back to no money again, but remember when we were doing other contracts before and we were just struggling to fit everything in a trailer? Well, now we shouldn't have any problems. And if we do all the sorghum jobs now, we should be all the sorghum in here. Yeah, right, I'm gonna meet you up at the field, guys. Right. Away we go. Let's get a headland done. Right, I know we just come back from like a jump cut, but I say if we time lapse some of these, I'm not really sure why we don't have full 37 to do. Yeah, I'll be in and out of the menus during this, just trying to figure out what and where I have to go and things like that. But yeah, I'm gonna do at least a few fields, and I'll see you when we're done. Right, I've come out of that time lapse for now, guys. I don't know if you can see this. I'm just going to drive through this hedge, and I'll tell you the reason why, guys. I can't seem to get this thing out of first gear. But yeah, I can't seem to get it out of first gear. That's why I was just in the menus then, just looking for the keys. Like, this thing should come out of first gear. Right, give me 1 minute, guys. I'm just going to have a look in the menus. Okay, I've had a look. I've set some new keys. It didn't seem to do anything. As soon as the tractor got onto concrete, tarmac, asphalt, whatever you want to call it for wherever you live in the world, yeah, it changed gear straight away, and I don't really understand that one. But yeah. On the dirt, it wouldn't come out of first gear. But I've set new keybinds anyway. I could drop it down a gear, I just couldn't get it to go up. Never had that problem before. Way. But yeah, we've done a couple of jobs today. They do take quite a while to do, actually, with the quite small header. There's no point getting a header that's much bigger though, because it's just not gonna fit around the map, in my eyes. Not 100% sure which contract this should finish it for. I'll probably start on number 2 knowing this game. Field 41 is complete, so we can now do field 41. Nice. I'm gonna do 48. Right, so we've got that one. I'm gonna collect them as soon as I possibly can, because at the end of the day, it's gonna be done then. Now I'd like to try to have completed the oat field since I'm right next to it. The problem is with doing the oat field is we've got nowhere to put a tiny bit of sorghum that's left. I think I said we were doing 48 next, so maybe that's the next one we should do. .48 and 49 both look like sorghum, if I'm honest. But yeah, we'll do 48 and 49 next. I know I'm gonna be like slightly out of the way, but it'll make sense when we do it. There's no point messing around. If we do it this way, we can literally do both fields kind of at once. Jesus Christ, field 48 is quite big. Right, let me leave that there. We're gonna need this tractor here. Yeah, I don't understand why field 37's not coming up as a contract to do. I've got to do 38. But if we go this way, we can drive through the field. Not like drive through the fields, we'll go technically round them, but we'll go this way onto the main road, do 48, 49, then we're technically on the lane to come and do 38. That's how I'm viewing it anyway. Right, I'm going to move these to the fields, guys, and I'll see you in a minute. Oh God. Yeah, I want to at least get 48 complete today. Just because of the amount of contracts we have, it would be nice to get this one finished. If I don't get stuck on the on all the equipment and the gates and everything else. But yeah, we'll time lapse 48. I know I said we'd do like 48, 49 together, and we will, because we won't cash it out until I've done 49. It's definitely going to be a lot easier to do these fields. I think we may end up having to keep the sorghum actually, so that contracts don't get more done than they should be. Because each field will complete 84%. But if we, you know, so it gives you extra grade. If you do half a field and sell half a field, you might complete the job. But if you keep the grain to one side, you'll do 84% just on actual harvest without selling. Transport will just use the transport amount to finish the actual percentage of the harvest. It's always better to keep it. But yeah, I'm going to put this on a timeout, guys, and once again, I'll see you when we are done. Right, 48 is done, guys. Did you see while doing that 48 came up as a completed contract before we'd even finished? That's what I'm trying to avoid, because what it means is we've just lost percentage in sales, excess sorghum. So we need to start keeping the sorghum on our farm. We don't have a choice. I'm not going to do this field. I am just going to cut in a little bit just so I've got some like room to drive past and things like that. Basically that. But yeah, the fact that job came up as complete before we'd even finished it, that is not a good thing. We maybe lost 7% worth of harvesting. Now, I know you're going to say to yourself, yeah, but 7%, you know, 7% is 7% at the end of the day. I would rather not lose any excess grain. So from now on, what we're going to do is we're going to put all the sorghum. Yeah, it seems to be whenever we get full, we can't get out of first gear. So yeah, what we're going to do now is we're going to basically keep all the sorghum in our silo until all the sorghum contracts are complete. That's the easiest way to do it. It does mean a little bit more running around, but it does mean we'll get some sorghum to sell in a higher quantity, or we basically get to keep it basically for the chickens. The 49s now, we've done 1%. We did do field 41. See, we've done 41. Oh no, yeah, 41. So we've got field 2. $30. Yeah, that didn't come up as complete. That's why it took the sorghum from field 30 to complete 48 rather than doing that one, yeah. So we've got 2 to finish. 38. Right, so we've got this field 2 and 38. Well, 38 can be done next. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Because we're going to do the corn ones like in a day or so, do you know what I mean? We'll get the sorghum ones out of the way. Harvesting. Field 37 is now ready for that. Right, so we've now got another sorghum one. I knew field 37 had come up at some point. But yeah, right guys, that's all we're gonna do in today's episode. Like I say, it's harvesting day 1. It's gonna take a couple of days to do. I'm enjoying doing the harvesting as well because we've had the issue with the contracts. The only thing I wish I had is I do wish I had a bigger capacity harvester. That is literally the only thing I wish I had. But for now though guys, I do massively appreciate everybody for watching, and until next time, I'll see you all later.